Alright, what's up, guys? Day 70 something. I think 73. I will preface this. I know no one's here to begin with, but I don't know. A wave of like. Not depression, but like demotivating. Just kind of hit me today for some reason. And you know, what is life if not to document? Or what is this channel about if not to document my experience? So here is my raw experience. I'm really not having a good time right now. And I haven't been for a good bit. I've been really, actually, like, that's twofold. I've been enjoying building stuff. Like, NU Food is cool. I think the poker project's cool. Like, I had fun building the Discord automation thing, but it's like, I don't know. Just applying in this general field, it's like everywhere I look is just something to, like, fucking kick me. Like, I don't know. I apply, I get ghosted, or I apply, I get rejected. I can't even try in most of these cases. Like, I don't get an OA, I don't get an interview. I literally don't get anything. So I can't even try to display my skill because I'm literally just getting fucking banned by an ATS scanner. And then, I don't know. It's like, you look on Twitter anywhere, and it's like, AI is going to take your job. And for a long time, I held a good belief, and I still do, that it's like, it's at the current pricing model, it just doesn't make sense with the amount of context you need and the cost and like the environmental impacts and stuff. Like, it makes more sense to just have engineers. But literally, it seems like no one gives a fuck about that, and that they're just gonna keep doing this anyway. So it's, I don't know. It's just mentally, it's hard. It's hard to be here every day. Like, if just being very raw, it's hard on myself mentally. Because, like, I wake up, I go to this part-time internship that I'm doing. It's not really what I want to be doing. It's some, like, not even coding, audio stuff. I'm grateful I have it because it's experience and, like, fucking I'm getting nothing else. So, very grateful, and the guy's amazing. But it's like, I do that, I then go to my classes, I then do homework with the help of AI so I can get stuff in on time. I then come on here and stream myself, like, doing problems and writing projects. And it's like, I feel like I've just, like, locked myself in a loop of, it's like I will succeed if I do this long enough. But I don't know. It's just getting to me. Because I look on Twitter, I look on Reddit, I look anywhere on my phone, I look anywhere on the internet. It's like, you should quit if you're a CS major. Like, you're so replaceable. You're a piece of shit. Like, it's tough. And I've held strong for a while. Mentally. It's like, I'll get it eventually. I'm just a sophomore. I got so much time. I have the passion for the field. But, like, holy fuck, is it hard to get rejected and ghosted and rejected and ghosted, and you look on everywhere you turn on the internet, and it's emphasizing the rhetoric of how shit you feel. So yeah, that's my little, where my mental state is at right now. So I do apologize. What's up, Caesar? I'm prefacing this with, I've had a bad day in regards to, like, mentally. I really don't know why. It might be like, some random people today rubbed me the wrong way or something, but I feel like I've hit a tipping point today. But like, regardless, I'm gonna fucking get on and I'm gonna do my fucking LeetCode problem. I'm gonna do my little project and then I'm gonna move on with my day. But I don't mean to like dissuade or like doom and gloom, but hey, this is my YouTube channel. It's my story. It's my dialogue of trying to get a job, and here's where we're at. 70 plus days in, probably 7,500 applications in. It's like, such is life. I do hope your interview goes well on a completely different aspect. I hope you're doing better than me. I hope you do better than me. What is the proper tense for that? I hope you do better than me, but like also doing? Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Caesar. And I feel the same rhetoric. It's like, if I do this for long enough, like if I just keep applying, even if it's just a couple applications a week, and I keep streaming and I keep practicing and I keep doing projects, I'll get it eventually. But it's like, how much will I have left in my in my mental reserve at that point? It's like, I don't know. I truly just wish the industry wasn't like this, but there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, that's very true. Like, obviously, that's why the news shows the bad stuff instead of the good stuff, and it's why Reddit will upvote. Like, software engineering is cooked. And the rational point of my brain, like, knows that, but some days it's hard to be rational. It's hard to not be like, maybe I should have been a mechie. But at least I don't have to do fluids. So, who really wins? Not me. I'm going to be unemployed. All right. Sequence is Fibonacci-like. Okay. Sure. The issue with CS is the influx of it. Yeah. But I'll be so for real. Dude, some days I look at like what AI can produce in 3 seconds, and it's like I could have produced a shittier version of that in 30 minutes. It's like, I do kind of understand where people are coming from, of like one experienced dev with good AI. Yeah, fuck it. You can replace me from a skill standpoint right now, for sure. Like, I get it. Sure. I don't know. Also for this, I can only think of like the brute force way, where it's literally just a for and a while loop. Just a window of... Gotta make moves, though, of course. You always gotta keep moving, and I will keep moving. I'm like, this is not a concession of defeat. It is just a bad ramble of... I don't even know. My mental state? Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, I'm sick. Sick nasty. What the fuck am I saying? If you're actually sick, feel better. Wait, you can delete elements? Oh, shit. Okay, if you can delete elements, it's not no longer sliding window-esque because you can have a break in the window. How the fuck do you do this? Is it DP? I don't know that it is. Is it not like you would pick pairs to start with? It kind of seems like we pick two random starting ones. Like say you like pick 1 and 3 and then just keep checking like if 1 plus 3 is in it. If it is, then you move 3 and 4 and then you check if 7 in it and then you would move 4 and 7 and then you check if 11 is in it. I don't know how to do that though. Oh, that's so fucking funny. One of my, don't know if this is going to be political. I don't care that it's not. One of my friends is getting on HRT. And like everyone was like, congratulations, starting on the journey. Good luck. And one of my fucking friends says, congratulations on starting at Hudson River Trading. That motherfucker. And append those that don't fit into another array. See, I was thinking something like we start at each pair. Like we just create pairs, like 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4, 1 and 5. Like all the combinations of them. And then just checking them. Because really it's like you're only, it's just different starting points. Right? So how would we do that? I mean, we could do like a... Oh, is that O(n) squared though? Like just to grab all the pairs. Because I was thinking like, put the 1 here, make a pairs of this. Put the 3 here, make the pairs with that. 7, make the pairs with that. Sounds good. Best of luck with yours. RQ is real quick. Does this even do what I want? This is meant to be a tuple. Oh, this needs to be numedi. Shit. Seems like all the pairs. At nth to get n plus 1. At nth. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what you're saying. And I don't mean that in at all a rude way. I mean, my brain's just not working right now. So, my apologies. I think Caesar's is Thursday, if I can remember correctly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Tomorrow? Good luck, man. I'm rooting for you. It'd be huge. So we have... Right, yeah. I'm from the US. Oh, this needs to start at 2. I'm a fucking idiot. Yippee! What's up, Ray? This looks like I'm gonna time out. Oh, I forgot I need to check. Yippee! Oh, so you can do a DP. Okay, this is what I did. I just looped over it twice. Alright, whatever. It's only 8 p.m. for you? That's crazy. I always forget Canada's like the same as the US in the way of crazy ass time zones. Okay, so I gotta remember, I was working on this kind of in class for a little bit. Yeah, I had so this is what I have so far. I'm like, I can't wait, let me, am I supposed to pass params is table ID. Well, what does table expect to be? So it is an integer. That's a string? Wait. Where's create table get called ever? So I remember I got like some random error here. Like if I say this is table 1, I join, we register correctly, join table 1, we see that player 2 joined as well, because it joined the array. Okay. Who's the current player? Current player is player 1. So if I try to bet here, I should say invalid. Yeah, okay, so this is what I did in class. I added like a validation check of if it's their turn. But if I bet 28 here, pot size gets incremented, dude's stack size goes down, and it gets reflected here. So let's say I go 500. Okay. Now what if I make another table? I gotta figure out why this is happening. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Because I should be able to join table 2 here now. Yeah, okay. So I can have 2 different active games. Does it emit one client? Does it emit when one client is closed? Current version up on Git? No, I don't think. I can fix that though. There's probably a bunch of legacy stuff that's like not right, but okay. I need to figure out what was the string? It was like no active players left or something like that. Legay code. I love you, Brown. Should this not start at 0? Why do I start this at 1? Build a simple chat app with sockets. Yeah? I don't really understand. Yes, I agree. This is not what we're doing, but I do agree with you. Is it because that's like what we're iterating over? So when there's one player... Yeah, because you can't play with... that sounds wrong. Can't play with yourself is what I was gonna say. So if that's less than 2... I'm gonna leave in loner because that's funny. Dude, you can't type for shit today, Caesar. If you're on a new keyboard, that's fair. Dude, I'm still mistyping on this fucking keyboard. How is it already in use? Oh, I need to... This is the Python one. So now if I refresh, I join this table. And I try to place a bet. That's real nice. What's your motive to start streaming? Oh yeah, to get networking and just to hold myself accountable. Okay. So I will need to build out a better UI for that eventually, but for now I don't really care. What am I thinking? What do I need to do next? I need to like implement the game logic of cards and shit. Right? I don't really have that yet, I don't think. So we have create table, we have broadcast state, we have handle join, handle bet, handle check, handle fold. Oh hey, look at me go with comments. So for handle cards happens Unit, yeah, I'm second year. So cards get dealt once the full cycle has repeated. Oh, I'll also need to implement like big blind, little blind. How do I know when? Is this like supposed to be that? No? I don't know what those are. Where in this would I know? I think it would be an advanced turn, actually. Right? But I need to know, like, who the orbit started on. So maybe I have to implement this. I think I need to keep track of the big blind, because then I can keep track of that index, right? And then if the orbit gets past that guy, then we can call deal cards. Is that true? No, that's not true though, because you can have it checked around and then someone raises and then the big blind plays the hand. Shit, how the fuck do you determine when an orbit is over? You have to like find... Do you have to keep track of like who did the first action? Like if the whoever has either raised most recently? Yeah, right? Yeah. That's what we'll do. We'll call this not big blind, but instead most recent raise. I think this is... You also have to have... There's endless features I have to have. I just want to make it like I want to be able to play a game. Like, ignoring a bunch of rules. You know? Dude, I fuck with candles so heavy. It's like such an odd statement, but... Can't you loop over length of players and restart loop if bet? I guess it kind of gets at, like, how am I going to implement this game loop? Because right now it's kind of like all client-based. Which I think is actually how I'm going to keep it for now. I also need like a check and fold button. Let me add that actually. You know, last bet is definitely like how you do it, I think. I think it just kind of has to be. Where do they make the buttons? I think we can keep track of big blind though. I think that's still like, we will need it, but I think I'll do that later. Like, it is something I'll need. No, you definitely do need that. Like, for a proper poker game, you need to know who's big blind and little blind, because that's like who starts the action. I need these to be on new lines. Yeah, I'm somewhat of a CSS legend. Where is like connected though? There we go. Wow, look at us. Look at this is modern UI. What's up, Brenna? Okay. So I should be able to. That should have sent an error because I shouldn't be able to act. Okay. Cool. Why am I getting that? That's not what I thought. I think it's actually because I didn't restart this. Using Gorilla for WebSockets? Yeah. Yes, I am. Alright, let's try to replicate. So join table and instantly fold. Okay, yeah, we get the proper. So now if we join and we fold, should be fine. Okay, cool. Look into air. What is air? Is it just like a... Oh, I think I have looked into this before. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to get any software-related internship for summer. Hot reloads? Yeah. I probably should look into this, but how do you... So, we go install. And then what? Air init air? Okay, sure. I'll try it. What was it? Air init? And then what? Air C? What the fuck was it? Oh, maybe just air. Okay. I need to refresh both of these. Let's join table 1, let's join table 1, let's place a bet. Okay, cool. And then I'm assuming if I change anything in, say, GM, what is like a meaningful, I don't really need a meaningful change, I'll just hit a return. That's very cool. Yeah, thanks for showing me that. Okay. What did I say I wanted to do next? Oh yeah. Inactive players keep track of if the orbit is over. Okay, so we need to keep track of. We added table to have a field of last to raise, right? So that'll come from actually handled bet. This will actually need to be a string. Everybody wish Caesar good luck. So in advance turn. In here we also need to say then we need to handle dealing cards. We shouldn't need a client here. Have a good night, Rena. Thanks for stopping by. So handle deal cards will be we do need a table ID actually in here. Or we can just take in a table. Do we have the current table? Yeah, we do. What does a table have? What fields again? Why is it being weird? What the fuck am I doing? Oh, it's because it's table.table. So I have it distribute cards on this? Ah, okay. So I have these things. So we first need to detect. I'm gonna not think about detecting the hands to begin with. I'm just going to deal with flop turned river. The run it twice button. That's later on. You are right though. Have you ever met anyone in your uni that has cheated on an interview? Have I met them personally? No, but probably has happened. Okay. So, what do we need to check? I swear, like, we have some fields or something here. So can we just check the length of the community cards? Do I not export that? No? Can you do switches in this again? Case the length is 3, we would do you cheated in an interview before? You're a terrible person. Okay. We then need to broadcast the state, right? Broadcast state takes in a table ID? Shit. Actually, that's fine. Aiden, are you offering services? What do you mean by that? Genuinely, I don't really know. And I agree. Alright, let's see. This air thing fix me up too. Very cool. Shout out air. Okay, so let's say I join the table. Let's say I bet, and let's say I check. Why can I not check? Because I have not initialized the deck or anything, right? I need like a setup game. Okay, so how do I init a game? Should be as simple as let me look at the table. So I have eval hand, I have shuffle deck, and I have distribute cards. So probably shuffle deck, then distribute cards. I should really just have this taken a table ID. Nah, whatever. I don't want to get the table ID from that. I gotta make this more uniform, because at these ones, like, I guess it makes sense for like the client ones. Actually, it's fine. So when will init game actually happen? When does init game happen? How should I feel like that might be something to take in from the client. I make real money. Fuck that, I'm not getting in trouble. Let me go get water and I'll try to figure out. I think I'm gonna have it sent from a client, like from player 1 in the client. But I'm not sure. I'll be right back. We'll be back. Should get from client. I agree. I think I'm gonna take it from the first client, like the first one that joins the table. I think. So I'm gonna need to organize all this stuff, but whatever, I'll put it here. I don't really care. GM, which is a game manager. Also need to make sure. Which turn does it? That's true. I'll get around to that, but that's definitely true. Actually, I already made this function. just handle init game. So this will actually take in a client. What does this take in? Okay, cool. So now in client, I actually got to make sure I just don't like that this is a string, to be honest. I can probably change that, but pretty sure this is how I index it. Okay. So let's, oh, I'm gonna need to make a button for init game. I don't think I need the payload, because I don't think I use it anywhere. I'll keep it anyway, I actually don't really care. Called it init, right? Called it init game. So if we hit start game, I should tell you no. Yeah. But if I hit start game here, should be successful. But I should have seen cards come in for my player. Or honestly, maybe my index is only expecting a certain... No, because I'm just printing it. I guess because it's not public player state, it's like closed player state. But how do I do that? Because I was only displaying the public data. So I need them to also get their own private data, but I need each person to get their own private data. So in this broadcast, can I not just make it? So I need to broadcast the state and then also yes, that's not what I want. I need like the clients associated with this. How do you broadcast private state actually? Like, do I also just send out a broadcast state of like I could do something like if I make a message is what? Table and content. So what if I also, I don't know if this is right, but can I also just give it a type? So I'll just do that. Because then in here I can say message.type public. I'm losing my mind. So if it's private, we'd also need to pass in, oh, motherfucker. I just don't know if this is bad practice, but I also like just don't care. Because I want to add another field for this. Like what I want to do is I gave it a type. Why is this yelling at me? Do we even ever identify clients? I just don't know if this is even something I can do. It does have a player ID? Wait, what do we have access to? Wait, how the fuck do I send a private message? Yeah, okay, this is fucked. Because how am I going to pass it? I need to pass it a client. Yeah, that's just what I need to do. As stupid as that is. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it stupid, and that's fine. And that's fine. I'm just gonna fucking add a client. I don't even care. This might work. So now in our do I have access to all the clients that are in the fucking thing though? Oh, this is such a bad implementation. It's like hilariously bad. Because I just don't think that I have. So I just can't handle it in the public state. The private state is just... Ugh. I need tables to just hold the clients as well. I don't think I've applied to either of them, so I haven't seen anything about them hiring. All right, ways around this. Have a table hold client pointers. I don't think that's a bad. I don't think that's a bad thing. Because in our table, we already have a player. And for sure because I got their recruiters. Oh, I will look into it. I mean, it's going to be another cold apply type of angle. I'll probably try to reach out to somebody, but we'll see. Hope for the best. So I'm just going to have a player go to a client. Which is what? Like, nope, that's not the client I want. How can I not see the client package? Your package is main. Can I not do this? This is stupid. I shouldn't have this, I don't think. I can fix it later. Can you not import the main package? Am I stupid? What's up, David? I am trying to write my own like poker online game. So where players can join, do the basic poker functionality, have like evaluate hands and stuff like that. So that means in here I cannot have client pointers. Other ways I can solve this. Other ways I can solve this. Can I have... Oh, brother. What would that be in? Hub, maybe? No, because clients is just all the client pointers. Just want to figure out how to programmatically, like, I want to send private, and I want to send some data. And the data being their whole cards. So I need to know their client ID, like, to what is being associated. But right now, the client object has what? It has a player ID. Okay, whatever. We're gonna do this badly, and I don't really care. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Client.player ID is message.player ID. And we are just going to have a client ID. I don't like this implementation, not at all, but it's gonna work. Did I not just say that it had a player ID? Am I going crazy? Oh, client ID. Go to sleep. Hey, Caesar. Best of luck on your interview tomorrow, brother. Godspeed. So here it goes. Fantastic. Put it in the Discord first. I want to be first to know. Okay, I mean, technically this is fine. Is this though? Because I still don't know all the player IDs associated with. Or no, I do. I think I do. I think in the worst way possible I do, actually. What am I doing? I should just be looking for it in this. So it'll be something like this. This will just be just whole cards, right? Like everything else can be public. You got any interviews? No. Been pretty bad for me, to be honest. Tends to happen is I apply. And they don't talk to me again. Is this not your junior, senior year? Yeah, but it's scaring me a bit because like I put 2026. Like for the latter half of my applications, I put 2026. Like and just lied, and I'm still not getting anything back. Okay, let's see if we can get something going here. Am I not getting something back? Wait, what is happening? Why am I not getting something back? I should be getting something back. Oh, I know why, actually. Yeah, Northwestern is good. I feel like it's a large part of me is I'm not utilizing the network good enough. It's just cold applying, but you know. Okay. So we've got this stuff going. Start the game. Why are my community cards nothing? Because that's community cards. I sent init. Okay, so something fucking happened. Use of closed network connection. In your code, you have conditional statements along the lines of if they're not equal to nil. That's just not the go way, Jared, to be honest. Nil is considered passed back by like functions if it's like equivalent to returning 0 in C. Just like the convention. So what's happening here? Okay, so the deck is getting initialized fine. So what's happening here? What line is this happening at? Just trying to figure out where this is happening. So player 1 and content is fine. So why is it? What am I doing wrong here? Why is it saying use of closed network connection? What if I just restart everything? Golang is an interesting choice. No, it's a personal project. I just thought it was fun. This game that runs on CLI? No. It's Gold is for WebSocket connections. so no, it's not an actual close connection. But like, why? So I'm sending it from here for sure. Why is it saying read error, actually? It should not be a read error. These are sends. Why is it getting a read error? If anyone understands what's going on, would love someone smarter than me to tell me what's wrong. Because I don't understand why it's a read error. That makes no sense to me. Because I'm only sending. Sent in. That's a good shout out. How do I see that actually? I mean, I'm also just printing it. No, I just want to see like the trace. Like, what the fuck is going on with this? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm so out of my element, it's like unreal. Like, why can I not see? Oh, there we go, there we go, okay. So I send them a join, and they give me this. All right, let me make a new table. So I joined once, and I got 2 downloads. I then click Start Game. And for some reason, it's still giving me a broadcast public back, but that's not right. I just shouldn't be getting a public back. Why am I calling broadcast state here? Is that gonna fix it? That was the problem. But actually, like, why couldn't I have accessed broadcast state? Because say I bet, is it gonna break it now? No, we're still stated correctly. Okay, so this guy has his little hole cards. Do you have your little hole cards? Oh, it's because I wasn't tracking these. I'm just going to assume they do. It's probably blocking. Oh, yeah, like because I lock and unlock the mutex. And maybe like... Actually, I don't know enough about that. But maybe, because I know in... like the hub here, I'd be sending the public at the same time. I don't really know. I mean, regardless, it's working, so like it's not that big of a deal. And obviously, personal project, which means if it fails again, who cares? I'll just fucking do it again. Just try to fix it again. Wait, adding another client. A third client has hit the arena. I mean, it should scale. Yeah. I'm able to get the state currently. This person just won't have hole cards, but that's just because they weren't there when I initted, or when I created the start game. But that's fine. I'll handle that logic later. I just literally haven't implemented that. But it seems fine. Yeah, because these guys also got updated that there's a new player. And that the current turn is still right. So if I check, nothing should happen. But if I check here, current turn is now player 3. I need to implement logic to make sure that player 3 can't. Player 3 shouldn't be able to join this hand after they've been, but whatever. Okay, very cool. So I check through, and since we kept track of the person to raise, or like first to act, we got back to that person, which means give out the community cards, which we get 3 of them. So let's say we check it through again. Or did that go through? Oh, wait, this is not good. What happened here? Aye. So the last thing was player 3 checks. Why did checking break? I didn't expect that. Does the game... Connection closed. Huh. I don't know. What time? It's 11:20. I can keep going for a little bit. What is your end goal? Are you specializing in anything in particular? Looks like a very back-end heavy project. Oh yeah, this one's more back-end heavy. Specializing in anything specific? Not really. I kind of just wanted to do a back-end project because I worked for a long time on NU Food, which was like my bigger project, which was a full stack app. Like technically it had some back-end and Go, but not a whole lot. It was a lot of like front-end stuff. I didn't really like it. Or at least I didn't dislike it. I just got bored of it. So I wanted to do something back-end. What library are you using for WebSockets? Gorilla. Alright, I need to figure out why. Why did that break it? Honestly, I'm gonna... Probably a better way to resize all this stuff, but whatever. Network. Okay. I've been focusing on UI UX. I took a backseat from programming. Dude, you're gonna be so much of a better design than mine. My designs are so bad. Goes the best. Yeah, it's been very nice. Yeah, I've been loving writing Go. Kind of surprised on like how little people talk about it. Career goals to work in Internet things. Dude, good fucking luck, man. Electrical engineering is not for the weak. Okay, so let's put these all on request mode. Or response, actually, should I say. There you go. Okay. So, if we check it through, so check, check, check. Oh, that might be why, actually, because the person is not defined. I think I do something along the lines of most recent raise, yes. And that's only defined here. So if I check it through, this actually was never erased, which means this is undefined. Maybe that's the reason? That's a reason. I don't know if it's the reason. Oh, that's really nice, man. We created the Spotify and Target apps from scratch. Dude, good shit. I have zero creative instincts in my body, so I'm real bad at that stuff. Sorry, I'm checking with my phone something. Okay. I need to add better logging, because, like, why am I getting a read error here? It's just saying WebSocket close. Like, what do you mean? What if I could recreate this with just 2 clients? Because 3 is kind of a lot to look at. So that's fine. If we go check, check, are you going to yell at me? Oh, is it because I didn't init the game, actually? So we get stuff loaded in. You worked with protobufs yet? No. What is that? I know I've seen that word. Interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely write that down. Seems cool. I'll look into it after the stream. You appreciate it. Okay, so we have these two things. Now say we check through. Check, fine. Check, fine. Check one more time, fine. Check a third time, fine. It's because I'm never like updating the fact that they should be done. But bet, fine. I don't have logic yet for this, so checking should be fine. And you kill yourself. Why? I wish I was better at programming. So I gave it a check, and then why did it close it? I love you, I love you, I love you. I need better logs. Because what the fuck is this stack trace? Like, what is this? Oh yeah, I've looked into Redis a couple times before. I was gonna maybe use it for any food, but I didn't think it was worthwhile. But I definitely will. I got so many things to like check out and learn. It's the blessing and the curse of this industry. Why the fuck is this thing closing though? So it's failing in read messages. It has to be a mutex thing. No, but that doesn't even make sense because when we're writing to a different channel. There's two different channels. There's a send and a connection. Like, why is it closing? Yeah, I should plan this out, but I only do it like an hour a day. Just for fun. Like, I definitely should, but as for right now, I'm not. Okay. Keep alive portion that I'm missing. But I don't understand, like, the only time I call close, is like, I guess I don't fully understand when these closes will happen. I just, like, I was just following docs for this. Actually, I want to make sure if it's like always this like check through thing, or if I can recreate it some other way. When WebSockets sit idle, they close. Real? Yeah, I'd be shocked if it was like that was the reason. I mean, I can test it. So like, at some point, would it auto close itself? Doesn't seem like it. There's definitely another reason I'm closing from like a skill issue. It just seems correlated with when I click, like maybe check. I just wish this stack trace made sense to me. I don't know. I think I might end stream here. And I'll look into this tomorrow. It's been 2 hours and I'm a little bit tired. It's okay to paste the stack trace into ChatGPT. Yeah, I'll try to figure something out. Because I'm not too sure what's happening. I'm pretty lost, to be honest, because it doesn't seem like it's something wrong with what I'm doing. In, like, it's not an out of bounds error or something. Like, for some reason, it's like a network error, and I don't really understand that. So yeah. Can you just, Taylor? You definitely can. I don't know. In these projects, I tend not to use ChatGPT or like AI a lot because I'm fine struggling through and taking my time. Like a big thing of what LLMs and like AI provide is speed, and also like accuracy. Like speed and accuracy is like not bad for something this easy, but like I don't know. I'm fine being slow and shit. I feel like I learn more. On that note, good night, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful time. I was gonna say a wonderful night, but I hope you had a fun time watching me look at a stack trace and fail. Have a good night, guys. I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by.